Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. This is Coach Callahan, and I want to bring y'all this word. As I was dropping my son off at school, and as I left him, we missed the bus this morning, and I think he loved that because he don't like the he says the bus driver yells too much. So he expressed his feeling on he doesn't like that. So he was happy this morning. We was running behind, so I took him to school. And he seemed like he was great. Yesterday, the day before, you know what I'm saying, he really didn't want to get on the bus. So when I dropped him off, I kissed him and I said, have a great day. And he went on into school with no problem. So then my daughter texts me and said, Mom, I don't like my counselor. She was like, I'll tell you about it when I get home. Okay. So then, this is a teachable moment, so I hopped up on here to make a video. In life, we're not going to like things, right? And then in life, we're going to love things. But in that not liking whatever it may be, we have to figure out why we don't like whatever is going on, right? We have to figure out why we don't, and then we have to figure out what is this teaching me, why I don't like whatever's going on. So we're going to use an example of, we'll just use my daughter as an example. She doesn't like her counselor. So this evening we're going to talk about why she don't like her counselor. It's probably something that she said or whatever the case may be to make her feel a certain way or whatever. So we'll figure that out and we'll get down to the nitty-gritty, as people say, on what is this teaching her? Why does it make her feel this way? Or, you know what I'm saying, people can just be people. You know what I'm saying? But I say that all to say, like, throughout life, we all go through things that we don't like. And sometimes it can be out of our control, right? But we have to go through them. You know what I'm saying? We can sit there and we can reflect on why we don't like such and such or whatever. But then we also have to sit down with ourselves, get a piece of paper out, you know what I'm saying, have a journal always handy, and write down why I don't like this. How does this make me feel? What is this teaching me? Because whether we all want to, I ain't say y'all, me too. Whether we want to believe it or not, every time we step outside of our doors, which is our homes, we are now in school. We are now in session, because life being outside our doors, coming out into the world, is teaching us lessons. We're learning lessons every day when we step out. And, you know what I'm saying, we have to be able to sit with ourselves and see, you know what I'm saying, how does this make me feel? Do I like this? Do I not like this? You know what I'm saying? What can I pull from this to teach me next time? Or whatever the case may be. We're now in session when we step out of our homes. And I did not think like that like a couple years ago. Like, I was just living my life. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't worried about this. I wasn't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? But when you start to grow up, when you start paying attention to things around you, when you start waking up, there you go, when you start waking up to say, hey, hold on, wait a minute, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's mind-blowing. It is mind-blowing when you literally have to sit there and say, hey, what is this teaching me? Because if you don't say, what is this teaching me, you're going to keep on going around in a circle. And for things that upset you, you're going to keep on getting angry. You're going to keep on getting frustrated, but you're going to keep on going through it because guess what? It's a lesson that you have not learned. And if you haven't learned that lesson, you're not going to be able to move to the next lesson. Right? That's how it works. That's how it goes. If you do not learn the lesson, you keep on going around and around in a circle. So let's speak on this. Say, for instance, you're in a relationship, right? And the other person does you so wrong or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's say, for instance, they're always cheating. And you're always talking to them and telling them how that's making you feel. And why do you keep doing it? Whatever. But you expressed to them how you feel about them cheating on you. But they continue to do it. But you are allowing them to do it because you're staying right there. And some people stay right there because of different things. But as you're staying right there, you're accepting what they are giving you. And guess what? It's going to keep on happening over and over and over until you decide to walk away from the situation. And it's not always easy to walk away from things like that. And this is just an example. It's not always easy to walk away from things like that. But you have to be able to prepare yourself for when you do walk away. So you won't be walking away, going back, because guess what? You're going to keep on going around and around in that circle. You know what I'm saying? So you have to, before you jump, you have to have a plan in place. So you can be able to, so when you do step out there to be able to change the whatever is going on, you can be able to succeed. You know what I'm saying? You won't be going back and forth motion. Because that is frustrating and you're not learning the lesson. You're just going to keep on doing it over and over and over. But when you learn the lesson and you start understanding it, and you start walking the process out, things start to get better and you start thinking more. And God will speak to you on things that you need to change, why this was going on. But when you're in it, you don't see it, right? So I say all that to say, in life, we're not going to like things, but we have to go through it. It's a lesson. It's something, a teachable moment that's teaching us something. So we can take with us. So we can help ourselves and help another person that's going through the same thing, right? So, like I said, I say that all to say go through it. You know what I'm saying? If it's out of your control, go through it. If you can change it, make a plan. And this is Coach Callahan, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Y'all be blessed.